It is week 10 here in Gophers football as we're on the road today in Bloomington, Indiana, as the Gophers take on the Indiana Hoosiers in their 5th Big Ten game on the season. Minnesota comes in 5-3, 2-2 in conference with those 2 victories against Northwestern and the number 4 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers last week. An extremely efficient game. The Gophers have played very well following a 3-game losing streak and now carry a 2-game win streak into this matchup against the 2-win Indiana Hoosiers. Control the clock and don't turn the ball over. That is how Minnesota has won these last 2 games in upset fashion, and now today they are the favorite against the Hoosiers as Nelson's first pass of the day is complete to Crawford Tufts for 4. Nelson comes into the 9th game of the year, 15 touchdowns, 10 picks, it's 3rd down and 5. First 3rd down of the day as Nelson steps up and goes right back down. Good coverage on the play, it's a sack. First time seeing the Indiana offense today, led by quarterback Trey Roberson, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions on the season. He hands off to his halfback, Stephen Houston, for a gain of 6 on first down. 3rd and short for the Hoosiers, pistol formation, option left, and Ben Perry the 4th will take down Trey Roberson in the backfield for a loss of 4. 4th down. Gophers try number 2 on offense. Twin tight ends, 1st and 10, and Nelson out of the backfield, he floats it, and Kirkwood makes the catch, work on the sideline for 10. And now a twin tight end set again, handoff left, it's Kirkwood caught in the backfield for a loss of 1. 15 carries for only 42 yards last week for Kirkwood. It's 3rd down and 3 as Nelson outside, McDonald makes the catch, but Indiana closes in quickly, no yards after the catch, it's 4th down again. A lot of quick drives so far, and it's 3rd down and 7 already for Indiana. Houston motions out of the backfield. Roberson down the right side. It's almost knocked away, and Latimer had a touchdown, but he dropped it. Huge break for Minnesota's defense. And already, Minnesota's 3rd possession, 2 3-and-outs. Not even a first down so far for the Golden Gophers as Kirkwood up the middle. He'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10, 3 wide. McDonald the slot left. Nelson out of the shotgun, good protection, but nobody open as he scrambles and he's dropped for a sack, a loss of 7. Defenses sure came to play today. Indiana has it, pistol formation, Trey Roberson floating it outside, and Bolzer makes the catch, and he has it inbounds, 19 yards. And now in Minnesota territory for the first time, 1st and 10. Roberson wants to run with it, he has some speed, Minnesota's used to this, and he's brought down for a gain of 9 by Aaron Hill. Minnesota facing a running quarterback. What else is new? 3rd and 2 as Roberson hands off Houston, and he's in the backfield, but he will just get the first down. Tackle made by Damian Wilson. 2nd down and 3. Minnesota sends the blitz. Quick throw, and Latimer holds on. This time takes the hit, a 9-yard completion. Inside the red zone, 1st and 10, 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Roberson keeps it, and he's at the 10-yard line and brought down after a Hoosiers first down. The first sign of life from either offense in this game is it's 2nd down and goal, and Trey Roberson, in the face of pressure, finds Hughes over the middle, and Kofi Hughes has the game's first touchdown, 7-0 Indiana. Here's the offensive breakdown so far. Minnesota has 1 first down, and they're averaging 1 yard per play. 2nd and 9 for Philip Nelson at his own 21-yard line. Quick throw underneath, caught by Isaac Frichte, it's good for 4. 3rd down and 5. Can Minnesota finally get a conversion? Their 4th try on the day. Nelson evades pressure, but not the 2nd time as he's sacked for a loss of 6. Sack number 2 for Alex Todd. Indiana has the football on offense again, 7-0 lead as Minnesota's offense has really struggled in the opening parts of this game. And Roberson, he tries to evade pressure, but he'll take a 7-yard sack. Sacked by Cameron Botticelli. It's 2nd and 17, and Roberson fakes the handoff. A very good fake as he keeps it across the 45, a gain of 7. Roberson makes it a manageable 3rd down and 10, 3 wide receivers, as Hageman tries to apply some pressure and win over the middle, can't hang on, and Roberson's pass falls incomplete. Minnesota having a lot of trouble running the ball still. It's 2nd down and 12. Nelson out of the gun, outside, a dart to Crawford Tufts, but he can't hang on, it's 3rd and long. The Gophers need 12, spread out, 3 wide receivers, and Nelson to throw. In the pocket, outside, his pass is intercepted. It's Antonio Marshall inside the 30-yard line, all the way to the Gophers' 11-yard line, the first turnover for Minnesota. Bad decision in the face of pressure, Indiana ball. 2nd and long for Indiana, but they're knocking on the door, it's already 7-0. And Roberson, with some time, wants to scramble inside the 10 to the 5, and he's brought down to the 4-yard line, a gain of 10. 3rd down and 4. Minnesota stacks the box and now backs off into his zone over the middle. And Kofi Hughes has touchdown number 2. That's going to make it 13-0 Indiana. After the last 2 games, I'm sure nobody expected the Gophers to come out like this, but here's Kirkwood finally getting some room. This is 11 on the ground. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half, 3 wide for Nelson, shotgun formation. Here's the snap, back to throw, and under pressure he's dropped again as he had Frichte coming over the middle, getting open at the last second. 3rd down and 17. This Gophers offense has really struggled. And Nelson rolling out to his right and fires it downfield, and it's caught by Kirkwood in Indiana territory. 54 yards down to the 16-yard line. A huge play Minnesota desperately needed, and this is why it happened. The safety sees the receiver, completely forgets about the running back who's running a wheel. Huge gain for Kirkwood, and the Gophers needed it. Now in position to get their first points on the day. Option left for Nelson as he flips it out to Gillum across the 10, 5, dives and out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, handoff, Kirkwood, up and over, he's in. Touchdown, Gophers. And with that, the Indiana lead is cut in half, pending the extra point. After a slow start, the offense is picking up. Indiana has scored touchdowns on 2 of their last 3 drives. 1st and 10, Roberson to the sideline, and Latimer makes an excellent catch in bounds, 13 yards. Roberson gets the signals from the sideline, 1st down and 10, and here's the snap. Back to pass again, deep down the right side, and Latimer drops it again, his 2nd missed opportunity. I don't know how you drop that one and make that amazing sideline grab, but it's 3rd and 2, and Wynn underneath sits down beyond the 1st down marker, makes a 7-yard grab. 3rd down and 2. They converted last time, and now Roberson back to throw. Minnesota can't get pressure. Up the middle, he has room to run, a gain of 10. Indiana trying to make this a 2-score game again before halftime. They are well within field goal range. Trey Roberson to the sideline, and Latimer back again with the sideline grab. Key down for the Gophers, it's 3rd and 8. They bring a safety down in the box and now back off. Roberson, deep over the middle, he throws it away out of bounds. It'll be 4th and 8. Minnesota forces a field goal attempt, but this will make it a 10-point game as the kick is up, and it is good. 17-7. Halfway done, and Indiana leads 17-7 as Minnesota's not playing a very good game of football, and Indiana is taking advantage. But now we're looking at recruiting once again for Minnesota, as they now have 3 committed players in this 2014 draft class. And first up, we have fullback Will Thompson, a decent lead blocker with some room to improve, but also has some sneaky speed and acceleration if you want to hand him the football. Not a flashy recruit, but now we have Dan Smith, outside linebacker, 3-star prospect, 6'4", 219. With that tall 6'4" frame, he can play the pass pretty well. He's got decent speed and is also a very sure tackler. An all-around solid outside linebacker for the Gophers. And one more player, 4-star wide receiver, Doug Duckett from Maitland, Florida. He was on a visit to the University of Minnesota last week when they played Nebraska, and he has since committed. And I have talked about him plenty before. He's going to be probably a possession receiver, but he has the potential to be a very good one. That's it for this week. Halftime is over. 2nd half between Minnesota and Indiana is up next. Welcome back, everybody. The 2nd half is underway. Indiana has the football along with a 10-point lead after a very disappointing first half for the Gophers. But they're only down by 10 here in the 2nd half as Houston takes the handoff and they'll scamper for 8. And here is the look at the last 5 drives for Indiana. 3 scoring drives out of their last 5. 2 touchdown drives, one of those being an 11-play, 70-yard drive. And here they face 3rd down and 4. Handoff, Houston to the right and caught from behind. He didn't get it. 4th down. And now can Minnesota get some redemption here in the 2nd half as they go with the ground game to open it up, and Kirkwood up the middle. A little bit of room here, some space to find 9 yards. 1st and 10 for Minnesota, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers right. Nelson deep over the middle, and the pass is picked off by Antonio Allen in Indiana territory, and he'll be down at about the Indiana 43-yard line. Nelson's 2nd interception on the day. He wanted Drew Goodger, his tight end, over the middle, and Goodger didn't see it, and Antonio Allen made the play, and it's Indiana football. I've talked about it before. This team struggles when they turn the football over. They're down by 10. And Roberson scrambles on 1st and 10 up the middle, and he's hit pretty good. It's a gain of 9.5. Minnesota came out strong. They'll open up the 3rd quarter. A 3-and-out, a quick 1st down. And now Indiana has the football again after the turnover. And Roberson running free inside the Minnesota 30, a 21-yard run. 4 wide receivers on 3rd down and 8. Trips left, Roberson back to pass. No pressure, quick throw, caught by Houston. Broken tackle, and he's brought down to 1st down, but a flag down. This is an easy call. Jeremy Baltazar just ripped him down by the face mask, an extra 15 tacked on for Indiana. And it's 1st down and goal following a boneheaded flag by Jeremy Baltazar. And Roberson wants to throw over the middle. Caught by Tevin Coleman in the end zone for a Hoosiers touchdown. They extend their lead to 23-7. What has happened to this team in the matter of a week? The defense is having trouble stopping the pass, and now the offense can barely get a 1st down. It's 1st down now, and Nelson is sacked again. A loss of 7. Indiana's defense has played so well. Very good in coverage. They've sent the dogs after Nelson on the blitz. And now on 3rd and 17 over the middle, and it's almost picked off again. A quick 3-and-out for the Golden Gophers. Look at the yardage breakdown. Minnesota has 93 yards. 54 of those were on a broken coverage wheel route. It's Indiana football 24-7 as the floated pass to the sideline, caught by Kofi Hughes. Nice play, 16 yards. In Gophers territory, where they spent a lot of time since that opening quarter. And Bolzer makes the catch, and the tight end is down at the Minnesota 32-yard line. 3rd and short. And Indiana out of the pistol. Roberson give to Houston up the middle, and he powers through the tackle just enough to get the 1st down, a gain of 3. 3rd down and 8 for Indiana. Minnesota has a single high safety look. And Roberson to pass down the right side, an easy catch for Latimer into the end zone. He burned Jeremy Baltazar off the press. 30-7. The Gophers are getting throttled here in Bloomington. And here is the offensive comparisons. Minnesota dominated in all facets of the offensive game to date. Yards, plays, 1st down, points. And Kirkwood, he might have lost one of our yards there. 3 wide for Nelson, 1:13 to play in the 3rd quarter. Quick throw middle, cup of the tight end. Goodger, this is good for a 9-yard completion. 3rd down and short. Do you trust your run game enough to convert? They do. Kirkwood off the edge, right side. He gets just enough, a 3-yard gain. And now it's 1st down and 10. A little 3-wide set for Nelson. Back to throw, deep over the middle. He wants McDonald, and Antonio Allen strikes again. He controls the middle of that field. 2nd interception for Antonio Allen, and the Gophers turn it over again. 4th quarter, 5:26 to play. Indiana leads 31-7 over the Gophers, and I'm not sure what has happened. This team does not look at all like the team we've seen the last 2 weeks. 1st and 10 after a nice Crawford Tufts catch for 15. And Nelson to throw over the middle, and Crawford Tufts again, this time in Hoosier territory. It's 22. Not sure where this was hiding the first 3 quarters of the game, but Nelson moving the Gophers down the field, and a strike again to Crawford Tufts. This time it's an 11-yard grab. 1st down and 10. 3 wide. Nelson split shotgun. And over the middle, caught by McDonald inside the 5 and put down at the 2-yard line. Under 4 minutes to go. 2nd down and goal. Handoff. James Gillum, and he powers his way into the end zone for a 3-yard rushing touchdown. The Gophers make it 31-14 as they stack the box on 2nd and short. And Coleman takes the handoff, and he's got some room across the 40, and he's inside the Gophers 20 and brought out of bounds after a 45-yard run. Indiana looking for the knockout punch to close this one out. Just over 2 minutes to play. 3rd down for Roberson. Outside pass is cut by Roberts. Very nice tackle made by Damian Wilson. It's 4th down and 1. And this game is almost over. 34-14, the 2nd stringers are in the game for Minnesota, and Mitch Leidner is in at quarterback as he fires it outside of Lincoln. Pulls section off some power as he runs for a 13-yard catch and run. And now Leidner on 1st and 10, 14 seconds, and he's going to heave one long. He's got a man, KJ May, inside the 5, touchdown, 44 yards. Impressive. And that's the game, 34-21, as Minnesota loses on the road to Indiana. A very impressive day for the Hoosiers offense and defense. 4 touchdown passes from Trey Roberson. The defense gave Minnesota fits all day, both with pass rushing and in pass coverage. And let's not forget about the run defense either, as it was Kirkwood running for only 28 yards on 11 carries. An ugly day for the Minnesota Gophers. The defensive secondary, which is normally very solid, struggled today, and the offense could not get the ball moving. This was a Gophers team I hope we don't see again. They have to be much improved if they're going to play out the rest of the year and finish strong. They're 5-4 now, 3 regular season games to go. They're not yet bowl eligible. They'll have another opportunity to become bowl eligible next week against a 3-5 Penn State Nittany Lions. back at home when Minnesota's here in Week 11, and hopefully they play a much better football game because this was ugly. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.